Hey, boys, fellas, what's my intro? Uh, I don't know. What's up, everyone? That's it. Okay, hey, welcome back to the Booshie Boys podcast. We didn't have an episode last week, and I don't know, we'll probably keep it that way, episode every other week. Because, let's be real, the other boys, I don't think they like doing this. Just the sense that they come into this, it's mainly only me talking. Um, but yeah, so maybe we'll just do it every other week. And besides, even later on, that'll be better because when I get a computer and a mic, I'll only have that 1 week. So it'll be like 1 week, everything sounds awesome. And then the other week, it sounds like this, which it's just a pair of headphones. So I'm guessing it doesn't sound that great. But yeah, so I can't get a hold of them. I mean, I could, but they're always doing stuff. So yeah, it's just me. But I mean, yeah, they're only 10 years old, so it's not like they have that much control over what's going on. But anyways, so I went to El Paso last weekend. I got to hang out with Grayson and Noah, and I learned that Noah is a lot shorter than I thought he was. But Grayson is a lot taller than I thought he was also. Like, he's as tall as me now, which is very strange. But yeah, anyway, so... Oh man, so I drove that entire way, which is awesome. Because, like, oh, I'm not sick. I just have terrible allergies this time of year. So, anyways, I drove that entire way, which is a 4-hour drive from here to El Paso, which is awesome for me because, like, I'm in driving school right now, and one of the things they have you do is you have to log in your hours, so I have 50 hours that I have to do, and right now I'm like over halfway done. I have 26 hours right now. So that took me like 15 months to do, so just another 15 months and I'll be done. But anyways, so we took a few videos while we were up there. Most of them is with me and Noah. I think there's like maybe one video, two, with Grayson in it. But yeah, so that's basically going to be their face reveal. And Lucas, I guess next time I hang out with him, we'll do a little video for his or face reveal. And then I guess he doesn't even need a face reveal. You could go to his YouTube channel, which has way more subscribers than our channel. You could just go over there and see his face. Same thing goes with Noah. He doesn't even need a face reveal. But I don't know. We did it because I kind of thought it'd be fun. It's not like it was high risk or anything. We're doing it at 17 subscribers. So, not like it even matters. But, so, in El Paso, nothing really happened. It was just us kind of hanging out. Me and Noah got to hang out for a while. We shot gun, but it was a BB gun, so actually airsoft. It was airsoft gun. So that makes it okay. Then I hung out with Grayson most of the time because I was sleeping at his house. We were vibing, chilling to music. He introduced me to some nice artists. Yeah, we have a story. Alright, so we were what's this called? So we decided to go play basketball, but the basketball wasn't at the house. So Grayson was like, my sisters probably have it. So it's like, okay, where are they? And he's like, they're probably at their friend's house. So we walk over to their friend's house. No one's home. We press the doorbell. Luckily, it's a Ring doorbell, so owner of the house calls. He's like, "Hey, where are the girls? We need the basketball." And he says, "They're at the park." And Grayson kind of gives me the look, because we walked right past that park. And so we start walking back over there. And when we were walking there, one of Grayson's friends, there's a car. It just pulls up behind us. I'm from Albuquerque, so I kind of expect that we're about to die. But then Noah's friend jumps right out of the car. I mean, not Noah, Grayson. His friend jumps out of the car, and I was kind of relieved because I know I'm not going to die. But yeah, we walk over to the park, and then when we're there, the girls don't have the ball. So we ask him where the ball went, and they say it's at the house, at Grayson's house, behind, inside their room. So so we get Grayson's dad to drive us up, because we're not about to walk back to Grayson's house, because we walked pretty far from there. And we go look for the basketball, which isn't there. The basketball wasn't at the house. So we grabbed this foam football to play basketball with. Yeah, so we get back into the truck and we drive over to the basketball court. It's kind of like a basketball court, but there's a tennis net halfway in between it. And so we're playing around, trying to throw the football into the basketball hoop, which was hard. We sucked. We were trying to make 3-pointers the entire time. Maybe if we tried free throws, we could have made it. But then after a while, we just started watching TikToks. There's this one guy who was pretty funny that Grayson was telling me about earlier. So we're watching that guy and some other TikToks. And then we started playing around at the park because no one was there. And then after a while, Grayson's dad comes up and picks us up. He drops off Grayson's friend, and then we go to Grayson's house. And then we start vibing and chilling to music. Pretty normal. And then, we go to bed because it's getting late. Maybe we went to bed at 11. But then Grayson was on the phone all night with his girlfriend. Bruh. He wouldn't shut up. When I'm going to sleep, he's like, "Yo, Jacob, you awake? I need to wake me back up. Come on, man. I'm trying to snooze over here." But yeah, so I went to bed maybe before 4 a.m. Because I know I woke back up and I checked my phone to be like, "Man, what time is it?" And it was 4. And then I went back to sleep. But you know what sucks about school and doing it every day? For me, probably not for everyone, but I always wake up at 6:30. So my brain has this mindset of, "Yo, let's wake up at 6. So I'm always waking up at 6, even that night when I went to bed at 4. So I got 2 hours of sleep. I usually can't go back to sleep right when I wake up, so I was just kind of awake, but very tired. Luckily, I was able to go back to sleep. Then that next day, we went to the mall, and Grayson was... I probably shouldn't say this, so I won't. We got this ice cream from a place called Orange Leaf. That ice cream kind of sucked. It wasn't that good. There were like two other ice cream places that we should have went to. But yeah, nothing interesting really happened when we were at the mall. Um, then we had a barbecue. Noah came over, and then we hung out. We were playing Friday Night Funkin'. We were gonna play Lovers, which is a game for PS4, but Grayson wouldn't get out of the bathroom. He was taking forever, and then Noah had to leave. So that was an oof. That's basically everything that happened when I was at El Paso. I was trying to tell a quick story about when we were going to the park. Then that just became everything I did at El Paso. Oh man, I got braces. Um, some of you might know this from my face reveal. You could probably see them. But anyway, so if you've had braces, you know the feeling. I got I got brackets on like all the way on my back molars. So there's a wire there now, and there's a wire poking right just out beyond uh that bracket. And that wire keeps poking into the inside of my cheek, which freaking sucks. Like I have wax, but the wax like just moves off of it, so I have to go and re-put it on. God, luckily I have these braces for 3 more months, which is super exciting to finally get them off. But the feeling, even when they just take off the wires, and it feels like, man, I finally have the stuff off my teeth. Dude, that's gonna be freaking amazing when they get the brackets off. I'll finally be able to floss good. Like, I have this water pick, but I feel like it's not getting everywhere, you know? I have it on, like, the water pick nozzle. I put it on the highest freaking setting. There's still stuff. So it's awful going out in public, but luckily, with the mask mandate, people don't have to see my teeth. Do you think in Britain they have braces? Do Is it actually true that that British people have like crooked teeth? Or is that just a stereotype that I'm just believing is true? um I don't know. Okay. What else to talk about? So the Justice League, am I right, fellas? Haha. So the Snyder Cut was released a couple of weeks ago. Nah, just a week ago. So I saw that. It was extremely better than the original. Like the bad guy, Steppenwolf, he looks so much better. Like in the original one, he looks terrible, but the second one looks awesome. I gotta say something. The Amazons, I don't like their armor. They're okay. So here's the thing about their armor. Like has breastplates, which I'm gonna say right here looks nice, but in battle, doesn't work. That kind of armor doesn't work, and like these are warrior women. They've been warriors for thousands of years. Why are they using armor that doesn't work? Like, okay, so This is why it doesn't work. So imagine this: you're riding on a horse. Some guy comes up, like some guy who's also riding on a horse, has his spear out. It's facing in front of you. That spear hits you right in between the two bumps um on your chest plate. What's gonna happen? You're gonna get pushed off of that horse and land on the ground. But now, if the armor was better, like if it didn't have two mounds in the middle of it and instead was like the middle of the armor was the highest point instead of the lowest point, like that spear would hit the middle and like slide right off and maybe hit your arm. Um that probably hurt. But like, if it didn't hit your arm, it'd go like right under your arm, and that would work. You wouldn't get pushed off of your horse, which is the ideal. Usually, the highest point of the armor is in the middle of it, not on the second and third quarter try places. You know what I mean? That's not how armor should have worked, and especially for those kinds of people. So yeah, that's stupid. Um, when the Superman scene, I don't know what to call it. The scene where they bring him back to life and he doesn't have a shirt on. His chest hair looks stupid. Like when you look at it, it's like the chest on his pecs didn't bother to shave it off, but the chest on his abs, now that they had to shave off. And it looks weird because like he just has a ton of hair right there and no hair down there. And it looks stupid. Like, come on, he's been asleep forever. Why is he shaved? But the CGI on Superman, on everything, looks a lot cleaner. And I like how they also gave Cyborg and Flash, they gave him a little more of a story. Flash, he got called out for like sexual harassment, right? So this was kind of funny because when we were watching it, and you know how this is kind of spoilers. I guess the whole thing's kind of spoiled. Anyways, so the I don't know what her name is. The love interest kind of starts flying out of her car because she got into a crash, right? And they also crashed into a hot dog stand, right? So the Flash, he runs over there. He goes to save her, but he's also going to grabbing one of the hot dogs out. And my dad, when he's watching this, he's like, "Don't you put that in your mouth." And holy cow, if that scene was very like, I don't know what the word for it is, suggestive. Like, man, why did there have to be hot dogs flying around? That didn't have to happen. Like, even for the next scene, when, like, the dogs are all over him eating the hot dog that he had, that doesn't matter. That didn't have to happen. They could have removed that entire hot dog stand, and, the scene would have made sense. But, man, Flash kind of a creep. Not gonna lie. There was a couple of scenes that were taken out of the movie. Like, I remember there was a family, like, at the end, where, at that place that they were at, there was a family there, and then Superman was, like, carrying a building out. That didn't happen. They took that out, which is so much better, you know? And then there was that race between Superman and Flash. That was pointless in the movie. Why'd they do that? Like, they're fighting a battle and they're just like, hey, you know what? Let's have a race. That was dumb. Darkseid, kind of lame, honestly. Compared to Thanos, Darkseid is lame. Like, did you see how much blood he was gushing out when he was fighting earlier in the movie? That compared to how much blood Thanos was gushing out when Iron Man was knocking his socks off. Who's better? Clearly Thanos, alright? I hope I didn't have to tell you guys. It's clearly Thanos. Thanos is way cooler. What's it called? Godzilla, that comes out tomorrow. It already came out for people watching, but for me, it comes out tomorrow. I have to wait a week to see that because my brother, huge Godzilla fan. He loves Godzilla, so I'm gonna watch it with him. Um, Man, it's hard talking to yourself, but luckily I can kind of do it. I just need to know what to talk about. That's the hardest part about it. Here, I got something. So before spring break, I had an art project. It was a still life project, and what that is you take a picture of just things sitting around, and then you draw that. Which wouldn't be that hard because I'm awesome at art. But see, we had to use, I don't know, a charcoal pencil. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, it's like a black piece of chalk. And I've never used one before. And let me tell you, so I had this big black bottle sitting next to a white toaster. And that was probably a bad idea because, I colored the bottle black. But then I, had chalk on my fingers from holding the chalk pencil. And so I touched the paper like where the toaster is, and I got black marks on the toaster. So then I had to try to cover those up because, I can't have fingerprints on my toaster. And so I don't really know how to color lightly with a chalk pencil, charcoal pencil. So I kind of just made the toaster black. Just that whole project was just a mess. And above that, I never got my grade back. I don't know what my teacher thought about it. I usually get A's on my projects, but that's probably not gonna be good. Man, I was in crisscross applesauce. Is there an actual word for that? I know there's crisscross applesauce and Indian style. One of them sounds super dumb and stupid, and the other one is just racist. So, is there an actual good word for sitting like that? Pretzel style? Because, your legs are crossed. Is there a good word? I don't know. I guess pretzel style. I've heard that before. But yeah, so I have this chair, right? And me and my friends, about a year ago, I don't know how long it was last year, we were in school. And we saw this chair broken. It's currently broken right now. Like, listen to this. That's the sound of the seat coming right off of the chair. I tried to fix it, but it broke again. But anyways, so me and my friends, we found this chair broken inside a bush, just laying there. And we're like, hey, let's take it home. So, we were calling it the gamer chair, because pro gamers sit in this chair. So we bring it along to my next period, which was 7th period, my last class. And my two friends, they set it up inside the chair, inside the room for me. Kind of acting like a king. Like, what we did was I clapped 2 times like that, and then they ran in and set the chair up. and ran out, and I sat in it. And the teacher was kind of looking at me like, hey, you better get this out of here. I was like, yeah, I'm taking it home with me. And he's like, oh, okay. But, and then, I took it home. Luckily, one of my, oh, man. Luckily, one of my friend's mom was picking us up. Because she has, like, a big van, and then you could, like, push one of the seats down. So, it was easy to fit the chair in there. And then I took it home, and here it is. I'm sitting in it. I had to obviously wash it because it was just laying in a bush. It was probably riddled with disease. But that's how it is. I'm getting a new chair because, like I said, this one was broken. But that new chair, I don't know when it's coming. My mom hasn't gotten any emails. Now she's kind of wondering if she actually bought it. And I mean, I hope so, because this chair, broken, like every time I get off of it, it like flies off. It's uncomfortable, because, you know, it's like concrete or something. What is this? What is this made out of? Is it concrete? I don't know. What are school chairs made out of? I know usually plastic, but this is not plastic. Maybe it's just stone. Do I have a stone chair? That's so weird. Oh, hey, let me talk about this. Okay, so one of the channels that we link you guys to on the YouTube channel, not for you listeners out there. Hey, I keep forgetting about you guys. I forget that we're on Spotify and other stuff too. But anyways, so on our YouTube channel, go check it out. YouTube.com/ I don't know, bunch of random letters. Just look us up, Booshie Boys. Anyways, one of the channels that we link you to is my brother's channel, A.K.A Chicken. And on that one, we do, you know, a lot of like kid stuff, I guess. Like, we started off with just plush videos, which is like, we're just playing with dolls, basically. My brothers stopped doing that because, you know, it's stupid. We're recording ourselves playing with dolls. But anyways, so we had a series going called Plush World, where, like, you know, we told the story about this magical rock and these aliens coming to get it, but these guys are like, hey, no way, we're fighting now. So yeah, we have a series. We have 3 seasons of that out. They all suck. Don't check them out. Maybe I'll remaster them. If I do that, then check it out. But right now, don't look at it. Actually, you kind of have to. Oh my god, it's very cringy, very cringeworthy. Just if you go into the series expecting that, then it'll be fine. But anyways, I'm working on season 4 right now. Totally animated, so we're not playing with dolls. And see, the beauty with making it animated is we can put in characters that we don't own the plushes of. We can put them in backgrounds and the sceneries that we don't have because, you know, we're kids. We're only at the house right now, and our house isn't like a freaking museum. We can't just go anywhere. So, it's already better. Like, awesome backgrounds, new characters. I'm only working on episode 1 right now, and so far, all of the voice actors that I've asked, most of them being my cousins, haven't given me the stuff. Actually, I've never even sent them the stuff. How would they give it back? But my stepsister's boyfriend, he hasn't given me his lines yet. I gave him the lines, he hasn't given them back, and he only has 3 of them. So hey, I know you're listening. I gave you the link. You better hurry up and give me those lines. I got an animation to do. Oh, I should link Kai's new channel because we don't upload on A.K.A Chicken anymore. We upload on A.K.A Chicken Productions. Look that up. You could find it. Or if you go to A.K.A Chicken, just go to our newest video, which is called like We're Moving. And I'm pretty sure at the end of that it links you to the new channel. So yeah, go check that out. We got like 10 subscribers, which kind of sucks because we're doing these animations that take a long time. For me, I have never made an animation yet because of how long it's taking. But my brother, he's doing animations which kind of suck. Don't tell him I said that. Yeah. Here, I should give some more constructive criticism. So, he draws what you call, like, I don't know. I don't know what you call it. But basically, what it is when his characters are moving, or like even when they're just talking, like they're standing in one place, they'll move like they'll jitter around, Like they're not stationary. So it's kind of hard to look at sometimes. Hey, what I'd suggest is pose to pose. What you do is you put in the key poses, then you do animations in between, and then you just fill them in until it looks good. That's what I've been doing. Takes a while, but it looks good. Oh man, you should see. God, Jesus. I mean, I didn't. I didn't say nothing. So, our old animations, we would do. I don't know how many frames. Maybe I'm guessing 1 frame per second, which is not a lot. Like, if we were animating someone talking, their mouth was open. Like, and with my brother animating, he would draw the characters always with their mouth open, like even if they were silent. So I don't even know if normal people watching, like not me and my brother, like other people could even tell who is who because it kind of looked like everyone was talking. But man, yeah, now we animate at 12 frames per second and you can actually kind of make mouth movements. I mean, it looks a little janky because of, it's 12 frames per second. Can't get every lip in there. But it looks way better. You can actually kind of tell who's talking. And then, we could get people walking. Backgrounds look a lot better because we're using a different software. Like before we used I don't know, stick flip? I don't know. But now we're using this one called Flip-A-Clip, and the backgrounds look a lot better. And like when we export it, before on the other one, when we'd export it, it would get all like crunchy. Like okay, let me explain it this way. Flip-A-Clip would be like HD. It's probably not, but HD Flip-A-Clip. Now, that other one, like 144, that's how bad it looked. It was terrible. But yeah, Flip-A-Clip's so much better. It actually doesn't work for Kai. No, it does. Here, let me tell you this. It's a very excruciating story for us. So, my brother had this animation he was working on called Attack of the Evil Tacos. I don't remember what it was called. And, he was working on that for a long time. It was pretty long. He has, I'd say, I asked him, and I don't think he even said if he was halfway done. He was like less than halfway done, and it was taking him a month to do. And then something happened on his phone where, like, it kept saying, Flip-A-Clip stopped working. So, like, it just wasn't working for like 2 days. And what he had to do was delete it. And when he re-downloaded it, it didn't save anything. So that was like awful because he was working on that for a long time. So now what we're doing is we're doing one scene at a time. Once we complete a scene, we are saving the video because we can't have that happen again where we complete a thing and then it just is gone because animating takes forever. We can't be having that happen. So yeah, he says that he's not going to work on it now. He's working on a different story that I helped him write. And then maybe like 2 episodes later, he'll go back and work on that. But man, Jesus. All right, so I like that I rebranded the channel, because before we were video game news, I would always be telling you what's new in video game land. But, that's hard to do, because, you have to be scouring the internet. I say too much. You have to be looking around and finding stuff to share, which I don't have the time to do that. I'm in school. So changing to just talking really helps. Because I could just sit here and ramble on about what's going on, and it's a literal content. I don't know if I've said this before, but Markiplier, huge. I'm a huge fan of him. And there's some things going around about Markiplier starring a lead role in a movie, which, me hearing this, I'm like, dang. And the movie that people are saying is the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which I think is awesome. So people are saying this because, like, earlier, I think it was Scott Cawthon who said this. He was like, hey, so we're going to start filming the movie in, like, summer of 2021. And it's getting closer to summer of 2021. And I think it was a couple of videos ago. Or was it? It was the Chica's birthday video. And he said, I'm going to have to go and film. I'm filming a lead role in a movie in a month. So people are like, is he going to record in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Which honestly, I think that'd be awesome. Like, Mark likes to be humble about it, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows that Markiplier, like, started Five Nights at Freddy's, because when he played that first episode, when he played Five Nights at Freddy's, it was still in the demo of the game. Like, that was still the demo. And then when he played it, the game got released. Same year, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 got released. Then Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I'm pretty sure it was the next year after that. Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Then Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator, Help Wanted, AR. Like, it just sprouted right after that. Like, he likes to be humble about it. But everyone knows that it was basically Mark that kickstarted Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, here's what I think. So, I don't think it's Mark that's going to be in the movie. because like right after Unis Honest ended, Mark was saying that he was going to start a heist with Markiplier 2. So that's when I first heard that he was saying that he's going to star in a lead role. That's what I thought it was, a heist with Markiplier 2. So I don't think it's going to be the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. But man, if it is, let's talk about some other stuff. Mortal Kombat. That movie comes out soon. 16th, right? Man, I'm excited for that one. I don't really know what to talk about. I mean, what else? What news is there? Am I right? Nothing's really happening. Oh, go subscribe to my channel, Jexitl. That's where I do stuff. Mostly vlogs. But when I get a computer, I'll make video game stuff, content. Like, I have 2 games that I want to play. Ghostbusters and Super Mario Galaxy. Like, I 100%ed Super Mario Galaxy. And if you know what that means, I can now play as Luigi. So I want to play with you guys as Luigi. So I already have 2 games that I want to play. And yeah, just can't wait. But hey, all you audio listeners out there, check out our YouTube channel, please. And make sure to like and subscribe and share. Haha. Fortnite, that was kind of cringe.